How's it going, folks? Ben with Swift English. So let's take a look at this TOEFL Speaking Task 1 question. Do you think children should help with household chores? Okay, so here you could put yes or no instead of writing a bit of the question. It might be easier for you, saves a little time. So I have yes. Now I put a downward arrow to say decrease or reduce. It's just a quick symbol. So this decreases the pressure that parents basically face or experience. So if that happens, because kids are helping them out with chores, obviously the parents, the rest of the family are gonna feel quite relaxed. And if that happens, the entire family feels pretty great about themselves. And then you could think about, what that leads to. What is the consequence or result of that? Now, for the second reason, I basically put that teaches kids basically the value of responsibility, and that's pretty important for them. And then here I have EX, which is just a symbol for the own example I want to share for this response. And then here I have just another additional detail that's kind of related to my example. So we're gonna see how this plays out. Well, I definitely think that kids, so I'm paraphrasing children. I don't want to, say that off the bat, but later on I'll refer to children, should help with household chores for two important reasons. To begin with, by helping out with the household requirements, so I'm paraphrasing again, parents will feel less pressure to do every single thing around the house. So instead of saying chores, I could just say every single thing, kind of describe the situation using different words, which means they'll feel more relaxed and comfortable. And when parents feel this way, we have a when sentence, the entire family feels happier and less stressed out and anxious. So, talk about the results of this entire situation, which means a lot less fighting and tension in the family. There you go. That's the takeaway point. Plus, so reason two, children will learn to become more responsible whenever they're helping out with the household tasks. So another way to refer to chores, so if you have like extra ways of pretty much explaining what chores are, go for it. If you can't do that, just say chores, use what you know. Take myself, for instance. So here I'm using myself as an example. My mother would force me to do the laundry and wash the dishes pretty much every single week. So if you can, try to be specific, guys. Don't just generally talk about the chores, but try to exemplify the situation using specific chores, in your example. So when I eventually moved out and lived on my own, I became very independent. So, that's why this responsibility is important, and was able to cook and clean for myself. Again, I'm using a little bit more topic vocab. So earlier I mentioned laundry and wash dishes. Here I'm using cook and clean. So kind of have those bits and pieces of vocab that are closely connected to that topic, which is chores, right? For myself without needing to rely on anyone. And again, when we talk about independence, I show this again by using the verb rely. So when you do this, when you paraphrase bits and pieces of your response, it looks really good for the vocab aspect of your requirement. So hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.